Today we're going to be looking at a 15-minute profitable trading strategy, which I'm 100% sure will blow your socks off. But before we go, ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for you guys. What kind of trading strategies are you looking for? I'm looking to improve my YouTube channel, and I would like to know what kind of time frames you guys are looking for me to test trading strategies on. If you don't mind putting that down in the comments below, I give away $100 every Friday to a random comment on the YouTube channel. So comment away and let's get straight to it. Hey traders, I hope you're going extremely well. My name's David and welcome to my channel where I go through trading strategies. Today we're going to be looking at a Waddah Attar trading strategy, back at something that looks very similar to the DeadZone, one of my favorite and most profitable trading strategies from the very beginning. It's inspired by the NNFX trading strategy YouTube channel and their methods, and today I'm going to be adding a couple of other indicators that have been very profitable for me in the past. So I hope you'll join me. Let's get straight over to computer, have a look at this trading strategy. But before I go, guys, if you do enjoy this channel, this video, and I have lots of other videos about trading strategies, if you don't mind just giving it a good old thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I do videos every Monday and every Friday with new trading strategies and ways that I'm profitable in crypto. You can also add my trading strategies. The links to Patreon are down in the description. And without further ado, let's get over to my screen and have a look at this strategy. So here I am on my screen on the No Nonsense Forex channel, giving credit where credit is due. As always, this is one of my favorite channels on YouTube, and they have a great list of indicators, and a lot of my most profitable trading strategies have come from the indicators in this list. Most of them are quite new indicators and not the old RSIs and things like that, the bad bunch. But there's a lot of new ways of thinking about the market and things like that. So a huge shout out to the No Nonsense Forex channel. Even though I'm not trading Forex on this channel, it has been really helpful in my trading strategies myself. Of course, that's not sponsored in the slightest. Now, let's get over to my charts. Let's have a look at the trading strategy we're going to be looking at today. So this trading strategy I've called the Fair Dead. We've got a couple of indicators that I'm going to go through with you guys now. Okay, so the first indicator that I'm going to add is the T3. Now, anybody here will probably know that my T3 indicator is one that I use a lot and is one of my favorite ones. It's this T3 average by H. Potter, just here himself. I'm going to add that one. So T3 is going to give us trend direction here. So I'm going to press this little cog on the side here and we're going to change it to 300. We're going to go over to the style and make it a little bit thicker for YouTube, as it is a dark blue here. We can't see it very well. There you go. Now we have a big white line on our chart here, which is giving us trend direction. So when price is above the T3, we're looking to take longs. It is bullish. And when it's below, we're actually looking for shorts. Now, obviously, there is a lot of sideways movements in any market. So we're going to try and work out how to filter those out with other indicators. Next indicator I'm going to be adding is the FVMLA, which is the Fantail moving average. So if you search for FVMA here, you can see it here. It's by Bricksword, and it is this one here, the Fantail VMA, which is volume moving average. I'm going to change the color to a bright yellow here. We're going to go for a bright yellow and make it nice and thick as well. Inputs, we're going to be setting the inputs to 50, 50 and 100 here to slightly make it a little bit slower than the average moving average that it was with before. So for price, for our actual entries, we now need for the yellow line to be above the white line for our longs, and the yellow line to be below the white line for our shorts. Furthermore, we're going to add a couple more indicators here to make the trading strategy even better here. We are always adding up to 3 confluences. My next indicator is going to be the WAE, or the Waddah Attar, which is this one here. We're going to be looking for the Waddah Attar Explosion by Lazy Bear just here, and it's going to give us this wonderful indicator here, which has made me lots of profit in the past, thanks to a trading strategy that I called the DeadZone. Now, the only settings that I'm going to be changing in the Waddah Attar is going to be the actual white line here, which is the DeadZone white line here. It's currently at 200. I'm going to, on Bitcoin, change it to 500 itself. That's going to give me a big white line in the middle of our chart here, which will help us confirm our entries. Lastly, but not leastly, of course, I'm going to be using something like the ADX and the MA. The ADX MA is something that I put together. It just gives a nice MA line on the ADX. It makes it a little bit more dynamic than putting a line which is a static line. It allows it to adapt better to different currencies when using things like a EMA or a volume weighted moving average. Maybe when you're looking for lower cap coins, it will help to define whether or not you should take a trade which a static line most probably wouldn't. So what we're doing is we're waiting for the red line to come above the blue line. Let me make it a little bit thicker for you guys so you can see it here on YouTube. The red line here and the blue line. So the red line is actually the ADX and the blue line here is just a volume weighted moving average. All I'm doing is waiting for either longs or shorts for the blue line to be below the red line. We're waiting for the red line to come above and cross over that blue line, which confirms our entries. Let's have a look at some of these rules here on our trading strategy. So this is the Super VMA plus DeadZone trading strategy. For our longs, we're looking for price to be above the T3. Remember, that's that white line over here, this white line here. We're waiting for the fair tail. I've actually made a spelling mistake here, but we're waiting for the fair tail, the FVMA, to be above the T3 as well. We're also waiting for the WAE, which is the Waddah Attar Explosion indicator, to be above the DeadZone. So we need for these candles to be above this white line to take a long entry, and the red candles to be above the line if we're taking a short. And then we have the ADX above the EMA, like I just explained earlier. We're waiting for longs and shorts for it to be above the EMA, which is perfect. Right, shorts are the other way around. Price must be below the T3. The fair tail, the FVMA, which I spelt wrong, is below the T3. We're looking for Waddah Attar to be above the DeadZone, so we're looking for red candles here to be above that white line, and we're waiting for the ADX to be above the VWMA, which is this blue line. Same goes, we're looking for red line to be above the green line, whether it's long or short. For our take profits, we're going to be adding some ATR bands. Let me have a look here. ATR bands. If we go here, we're looking for the Alexander TH indicator here. We're going to click there. I have a David Tick one here, which is exactly the same. Where we're looking for longs, we're going to be setting our stop loss to that lower band, and we're going to be looking for a 1.5 risk to reward, just like that. So that would be how we set our stop loss and take profits. Now, the maximum stop loss that we're ever going to use is 1.5%. Any more than that, and we will use 1.5% as the default. So let's go and have a look at some entries very quickly before we go back and backtest this with code. Okay, here is our first entry. The yellow line being the FVMA crossed recently over the white line being the T3. We're looking for the green candles to be pushing above that DeadZone, just like this candle here, and we're looking for our ATR to be above the blue line. This would be our first entry just here. We would put our stop loss, as I said earlier, to the ATR, aiming for 1.5 risk to reward and a minimum of 0.7 take profit. If it was any less, we would put 0.7 just to make sure we're covering all the fees and get everything in crypto trading. Okay, so that would have been an easy win, absolutely, hardly even dipped into below the stop loss. We could even try and trail this, but we'll look at that. Will be something that we'll look inside of our Discord together. Okay, so that would be a win. We also have a couple of other entries. There would be one around this area here, another one around this area here, and there'll be plenty of entries in every single trend movement. Now let's go and have a look for a short. Okay, here is our first short over here. We've recently crossed over, as I said earlier. We have our ATR above that blue band. We are exploding above the Waddah Attar here. We're going to press the short button here, just like this. We would have got in around this candle just here, setting our stop loss at the ATR, giving us a 0.5 stop loss and a 1.5 risk to reward, giving us a just under a 1% win there. Another great win. So as I said earlier, there'll be plenty of entries inside every single trend. This one's moving a bit sideways, so I'm not going to look too much into this. I'm going to go away and backtest this trading strategy using code and using the backtester from TradingView, because it is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the best ways to backtest using the tools from TradingView, which is my favorite platform. Talking of that, guys, I just wanted to say a huge shout out to BingX and Bybit. I have been negotiating the fees to make them a little bit smaller. You can find links to both of them down in the description below, where you'll get reductions on fees and some really great bonuses on both of the exchanges if you're looking to trade crypto. Right, back over to the chart. Okay, so here are the backtesting results of this trading strategy. What I'm going to do is go very quickly through the settings. As I said earlier, is ATR R at 1.5 risk to reward. If I keep going down, I have added maximum leverage of 25x leverage using the David Tech position risk management here inside the trading strategy. No martingales, a maximum stop loss of 1.4% instead of 1.5, which makes it a little bit more profitable for us, guys. We are using the T3 here, as I said, for trend direction. I have actually maximized the trend trades in one direction. So it means that if we take longs, we take a maximum of 3 longs, and then we just take a cool-off period. And if we're in shorts, we'll take a maximum of 3 shorts, and then we'll take a cool-off period until the next trend comes along. This has helped this one to be a lot more profitable. And in my previous DeadZone trading strategies, it was one of the downfalls is that it did tend to always take great trading setups, but then kind of always brought the top or the bottom as well, which kind of destroyed it as well. So this actually helps a lot. These are the settings that I've left out for you guys, which are just the DeadZone settings. And then I've added things like the ADX, as you can see here, as I said earlier. I will share these settings inside of my Notion board so you can find them easily and upload them and copy this chart if you're part of the Patreons. Right, okay, let's have a look at some of these backtesting results. Of course, if you just follow along the video, you can do all of this for free just by adding the indicators to your charts. Okay, so the backtesting gives us a 60% win rate with a max wins in a row of 5, max losses in a row were 3. We had a total wins of 39, total losses of 25. That gives us a total of 64 trades. Don't go away and say, oh, only 64 trades. I will deep backtest this with a lot more trades in a minute. We have a profit factor of 2.25. Max drawdown was, yep, that makes no sense anyway. Return to drawdown was 18. Let's get over to here and have a look at these other results. We have a max drawdown of 5.83%, which is absolutely excellent. We have nearly 100% net profit at 92.14% net profit. Like I said earlier, we have only 64 trades, but I will be deep backtesting this in a minute with you guys. Let's have a look at the buy to return. We have a buy to return of 28.11% in exactly the same period, so we would have absolutely exploded that. We have also a Sharpe ratio of 2.64, which is brilliant as far as I'm concerned. Average losing trade was 0.7% and average winning trade was 0.83%. Which is great. Right, now let's have a look at the deep backtesting results here. Okay, here are the deep backtesting results, meaning we're going much further back with much more data so that we can get even better better insights into this trading strategy. We also do forward test these trading strategies inside Discord in the elite backtesters and look even for better settings on different coin pairs and all of that together as a community. Like I said, guys, you can join our community. All of the Patreon links are down in the description below. We have now 377 trades, which is great. A net profit of 1,216%. In the same time period, we would have had around 316%. brilliant as far as I'm concerned. Right, let's keep going. We have a 54.38% net profit, a little bit down on what it was earlier, but we still have a profit factor of 1.726. Our drop down has increased considerably to 31.52. We are using leverage. This is crypto, guys. That is a big amount of drawdown. We need to work on that together inside of our elite backtesters to make it even better. Okay guys, I hope you really did enjoy that one. I'm really excited by this trading strategy. Before I go, I really would like to show you around the Discord very quickly. We have a new area called the Elite Backtesters where we're all working together to find best trading strategies. And if you become part of that group, you get access to everybody else's strategies as long as you participate. Okay, let me show you around that very quickly. Okay, as part of the Elite Backtesters in our Discord, you get access to all of these great setups. As you can see, they have absolutely wonderful equity curves, all back tested, and we are also forward testing them at the same time. There's tens of trading strategies currently being forward tested as I speak on all different time frames using different indicators. We're trying to diversify our portfolios to try and find the best trading strategies. They're all on crypto at the moment, but we will expand to other equities as soon as possible. But at the moment, we are currently looking into crypto. Okay guys, before I leave you, I'm going to do one last thing, and that is our giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 100 USDT to a lucky winner from the previous comments. Don't forget to comment in this video if you'd like to enter in next week. Okay, here I am on the video. Let's press that giveaway button here. It's going to load all the comments in. Drum roll please. Here we go. Pick a winner. That's all done. Congratulations, 5505. Congratulations to you. You have 100 USDT. Thank you very much for your comment. I really do hope that it was pleasant. And without further ado, guys, keep safe, keep coding, trade like a boss, and I will see you next week. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye.